We're looking at homework for section 3.1. This is question number 22. A stem and leaf plot for the number of touchdowns scored by all Division 1A football teams is shown below. Complete parts A through C. Part A. If a team is selected at random, find the probability the team scored at least 30 touchdowns. So, to do this problem, we need to know the number of outcomes, which really is the number of leaves on the stem and leaf plot. So in the first row, there are 6 leaves. In the second row, 11 leaves. The third row has 18 leaves. The fourth row has 16 leaves. The fifth row has 7 leaves. The sixth row has 4 leaves. And the last row has just 1 leaf. If we add all those numbers together, that tells us we have 63 total outcomes. Then we need to know how many of these outcomes are at least 30. Remember, at least 30 means 30 or more. So that would include all values except for the top 2 rows, which would be 46 possible outcomes. So the probability of at least 30 touchdowns is 46 over 63, which, when we round it to 3 decimal places, is 0.730. For part B, if a team is selected at random, find the probability the team scored between 40 and 48 touchdowns inclusive. Inclusive, remember, means that it's including those endpoints. 40 to 48 would be the row for the stem of 4, except for that 1 leaf of 9 at the end. So there would be 15 of these outcomes. So the probability that it's from 40 to 48 inclusive is 15 out of 63, which is 0.238. That's the answer to part B. For part C, if a team is selected at random, find the probability the team scored more than 79 touchdowns. More than 79 touchdowns, there's only one outcome that fits that, the outcome of 87. So the probability here will be 1 out of 63, which as a decimal rounded to 3 places is 0.016. That's the answer to part C. Then we're asked, are any of these unusual? Select all the unusual events. Well, our parameters for being unusual is any event that has a probability of 0.05 or less. So probability of at least 30 was 0.730. That would not be considered unusual. Probability from 40 to 48 was 0.238, which would also not be considered unusual. And probability of more than 79 was 0.016. That's the only unusual probability because it's less than 0.05. And that's your answer.